This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. In court news, 18-year-old Nathan Williams and 18-year-old Constantino Gervais were both arraigned in the magistrate court today, charged with 1 count of armed robbery and 1 count of attempted murder. It is alleged that shortly before 2 a.m. on Saturday, August 13th, the pair, while on Roberts Drive off Bailu Hill Road in Yellow Elder No. 1, approached a male and robbed him of his blue 2000 Nissan Infiniti valued at $10,000 and subsequently shot him. The victim is still in hospital, listed in critical condition. Williams and Gervais, in their appearance before Assistant Chief Magistrate Shubasola Swain, were not required to enter a plea. Meantime, Gervais, in another matter, was charged with 3 counts of possession of a firearm with the intent to harm a police officer. This occurred on Sunday, July 24th. Williams, also in a separate matter, was charged with armed robbery and accused of stealing a black Honda Stream valued at $14,000, a Samsung Galaxy 12 valued at $260, and a Samsung A35 valued at $260 on July 31st. The pair was remanded to the Bahamas Department of Corrections. They returned to court on November 21st for a service of a voluntary bill of indictment. The Water and Sewage Corporation, WSC, responding to what it claims is erroneous information circulating on social media regarding the corporation's efforts on Long Island, where the embattled former chairman, Adrian Gibson, is the member of parliament. Pictures circulating on social media attributed to the work Water and Sewage Corporation is doing on the island were taken from August 2021, according to a statement from the corporation. In clarifying plans for Long Island, the corporation said in a statement that they remain committed to completion of all works on Long Island, including the extension of water supplies to settlements of Millers, McCann's, Thompson Bay, and Turnbull. The corporation adds that in an effort to further extend water supplies on Long Island, it has also been in active talks with the Ministry of Works to ensure the works are coordinated with the paving of roads. This includes the communities of Millerton, Stella Maris, Burnt Ground, Clintons, and Seymours. The statement said the Water and Sewage Corporation is also in the process of advancing discussions with the Caribbean Development Bank for a further loan extension. These efforts have been approved by the Board of Directors and the Minister of Works. The statement also noted that negotiations are now being advanced at the Ministry of Finance. As some parents and students look forward to the back-to-school VAT holiday, the Diggis family is giving back to the community with an initiative that was birthed 4 years ago to assist students of the Aubrey Sales Primary School on Nassau Street as they get set to return to the classroom after the long holiday break. Brother and sister Charles and Shiana Diggis say they, along with their parents, came up with the idea for the Selfless Act.
And me and my parents, along with my brother, came up with the idea to help to pack these bags for the students. We wanted to give back to our dads and our aunt's school, and we were really happy to help them because it's just always nice to know that you help somebody out.
Like my sister said, us and our parents, we came up with the initiative because we do like to see the smile on children's faces when they receive their gifts and goodies, because they don't have access to this type of stuff normally. So it's good to see when they're able to receive that they're happy and joyful.
With the aim to supply the entire school population, they will receive items such as backpacks, books, pencils, crayons, also healthy snacks for the children. The brother-sister duo encourages others who may have the means to assist those who lack the necessary essentials to do so.
I like to encourage them and say that, it's always good if you have those necessities that you should definitely give them out because there's so many needy people here in the Bahamas, and if we can make our country a better place, one of them is by giving to the poor and allowing them to receive what they don't have so they can, be as successful as they can.
According to the principal at Aubrey Sales Primary School, Shirlene Wallace, the Diggins Foundation has been very instrumental as a corporate sponsor in assisting students who may be at a disadvantage by helping them to get a proper education.
It has been, I don't know how to describe it. We are just getting out of the pandemic. And so a number of the students in this area may not be in a better position, to come in with all the necessary supplies. And so having the foundation willing to assist our darlings to give them the equal opportunity as other students whose parents are able to afford to go into the store and purchase those items, it really puts those children at the same, at least when you look at it, they would say that, okay, there is no disadvantage. When you enter the doors of Albury Sale Primary School, whether your parents are able to afford to purchase the items, you're getting those items as well. So when you step into the classroom, you're stepping in as an equal student in the classroom with all the necessary supplies. So that will not be a hindrance to your education.
Now, as school is set to reopen in a matter of days for face-to-face learning, Principal Wallace says they are excited and ready to receive some 500 students back to the campus. And finally, over 400 athletes from 35 countries are in town for the 4th edition of the North American, Central American, and Caribbean, or NACAC, Track and Field Championships on Grand Bahama this weekend. This major track and field championship, named in honor of local track and field star, a legend, Anita Doherty, out of Grand Bahama, is expected to give the island of Grand Bahama a much-needed economic boost. Many of the Bahamas' top athletes, including stars like Shawnee Miller-Weibo, Tania Gaithers, Devin Charlton, Grand Bahama's very own high jumper Donald Thomas, along with up-and-coming stars like Laquan Nairn and Keyshawn Strawn, are all representing the Bahamas on its 40-member team. The United States was expected to bring a 80-member team, Canada a 60-member team, while Jamaica, Cuba, Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago, Puerto Rico, and other countries are also well represented. The events began this morning, Friday morning, with the qualifying rounds of the men's 100 meters and women's 100 meters, and the women's 400 meters as well. Shawnee Miller-Weibo easily qualified for the finals. On Saturday, it's the men and women's 100-meter finals, along with the men and women's 400-meter finals as the highlights of the day. Competition runs until Sunday, when they feature the men and women's 200 meters, along with the 4x4 relays, the 4x1 relays as well. Athletes will look to qualify for the IAAF World Track and Field Championships in Budapest, Hungary in 2023. Bahamian Mike Sands is president of the NACAC Athletics, helping to bring the event to the Bahamas. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thanks for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.